Hey, this is Sasha from netbooknews.com. I'm over here in New York at the Laptop Mag headquarters to meet up with some friends of mine over here. And guess what I got? It's not only the Acer Aspire. Is it Aspire actually? You know, I'm always mixing it up. Actually, it's the Acer Ferrari one, 200. So if you're into Italian sports cars, you might know about this one. And the brand new one, which is a competitor, the Lamborghini, which now belongs to Audi, I guess. Anyways, that's the ASUS Eee Lamborghini, which is a 12.1-inch system with a resolution of 1366 by 768, running on the Intel Atom D525, which is the desktop version of the Atom. Dual core with hyper-threading, that means you have kind of 4 threads in your task manager, and it comes with a second generation of the NVIDIA Ion platform. Means it comes also with Optimus technology, has 2 GB of RAM, 250 GB hard disk drive, and a 56 watt-hour battery, and it's running Windows 7 Home Premium. And we're going to take a closer look at it right now. So, not Acer, it's the ASUS, of course. Here's the Acer, guys. Anyways, ASUS Eee Lamborghini. Looks a little bit like the official notebook of the Stormtroopers of Star Wars with this black and white color. As I told you already, it's running the D525, that's the desktop platform for the Intel Atom. I'm kind of wondering why they weren't using the N550, because I would expect with this 56 watt-hour battery, say a battery life between 5 and 6 hours, because this will consume during an average user scenario like around 10 watt. Anyways, let's take a quick look around the system. Over here on the left side, we're starting with the connector for your PSU, a VGA out, there's an HDMI out, a USB, I'm not sure if it's USB 3.0 or 2.0, anyways, you'll call me out in the comments if I'm getting this wrong. A 4-in-1 card reader, there's nothing on the front. On the other side we have jacks for your headset and the microphone, 2 more USB, and an Ethernet connector, and the Kensington key lock. And by the way, this model is called VX6. We have a power button over here. Oh, it's turning on. And you can see this little power LED. A couple of status LED integrated into the single mouse button. A fancy trackpad, kind of glossy surface of it. There is great chiclet keyboard. Actually, I've never seen this chiclet keyboard. It's kind of different compared to the one that we know from the EPC 12 series. And it's a glossy display, 1366 by 768 is the resolution. There's a webcam, I would guess like 1.3 megapixel. When it comes to the weight, I think that's over 3 pounds, so that's not light at all anymore. Well, it's still light when you're carrying around a 15-inch notebook, not a netbook, of course. Down here, let me just cover the Windows key. There's a 6-cell battery, and over here you can access the memory, I guess, and maybe even the hard disk. No, I guess it's only the memory. Besides that, yeah, I think it's a very decent system. It looks good. I'm not a big friend of glossy displays at all, but the build quality is very, very solid. I like the keyboard, and it's bending just a little bit. I'm not a big fan of this glossy trackpad and single mouse buttons. I'm a little bit worried about the integrated LEDs into the single mouse buttons. I'm not sure if this is going to last with me for a long time. You know, I'm always hard to my systems. Anyways, that's the ASUS VX6 Lamborghini. Costs around $699. So this is kind of in the price range of the ultra thins that you can already get with a UAV processor, and that's why I'm kind of wondering how competitive it will be. But anyways, for these guys, you know, that love Lamborghini and that are not so big friends of Ferrari, you might want to take a look at this new 12-inch EPC VX6 Lamborghini from ASUS. This is Sasha from netbooknews.com. Thanks for watching.